Award-winning cybersecurity speaker. You've seen him on ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. He's spoken at Harvard Club of Boston and NASDAQ. CEO of Vector Choice, Will Nobles.
I come from 5 generations of blue-collar workers and farmers. When I was 12, I was working in the tobacco fields. At 18, I was driving a 100-ton bulldozer in a mine, the same mine that makes the acid for Coca-Cola. 2 years later, I went to my dad and said, "Daddy, I think I'm going to leave this here job and go get me an education in computers." He said, "Son, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. There's not too many people in this world make more than $17.42 an hour." Thank goodness I did not take my father's advice that day, because now I'm the CEO of Vector Choice, a technology company where we provide technology services across the country. Let me take you down the journey of how I got there. That day when my father said, not too many people make more than $20 an hour, I realized there's going to be people that's going to come in my life that's not going to see the vision that is possible for people. So I took the next step, and I left and I went on my journey. I got a degree. Matter of fact, I got 2 degrees in technology. At 25, I was VP of technology. And one day when I was sitting in not so quite that corner office, I got an email. It was from my mother. And it read, subject, "Next time you're home." So I opened it up and it said, "Next time you're home, I've got something to tell you." Only a mother can do something like that. So I immediately called her. "Mom, what's up? What's going on?" She said, "Son, I'll tell you when you come back home. Don't worry about it right now." I said, "No, Mom." Now, let me tell you a backstory on this. She's still living in a small town in eastern North Carolina, a little house that I used to live in New Bern, which is the birthplace of Pepsi. And I'm living here in Atlanta, Georgia, the home of Coca-Cola. 8 hours away, I wasn't waiting for her to tell me when I came back home. So I kept asking. And then she finally said, "Well, the father that you called father your whole life, he's not your real father." "Do what?" She said, "Yeah. You remember that farm that you worked on when you were 12? Well, that owner of that farm, he's your father." What? Yes. That day changed the course of my life forever. From there, I found who I was, and I took the next steps to becoming a better person. Now, how many of you ever got an email like that? How many of you would never want to get an email of any kind like that? Businesses today will get emails that will compromise your business and change the course of that business forever. Cybercrime happens every single day but via email. I had a client just a few weeks ago where the CFO receives the email from so-called the CEO, and it says, "Please transfer $79,000 to this account immediately. Wire the account money." The CFO, in a hurry for Thanksgiving, writes everything down, transfers the money, and goes to the CEO and says, "Hey, I'm leaving. Here's this wire. Can you wire it? Go to the bank and get this wire out." He said, "Yeah, sure." CEO not paying attention. And then as he's walking out to go take the money to the wire to the bank, he looks at it, and it's a vendor he doesn't recognize. He calls the CFO, as the CFO's with his family driving, and says, "Hey, why do you want me to wire this? I don't recognize this." The CFO says, "You're the one who sent me the email." So immediately the CEO stops and says, "I need to call Will." So he calls me, and he proceeds to tell me what's going on. At that point, I told him, do not wire that money. It's a scam. It goes around. Do not wire that money. So as you see, I've spent my life dedicating to protecting the integrity of companies' technology. So let's leave here today with a goal in mind, your vision clear, and knowing that hard work never stops, no matter where you're at in life.